the light off. Because we're going to start. I have something to show you first. A picture. I want you just to look at this picture and think about what these things have in common with each other. What's something that you could say about all of these things? Okay. There's an airplane, a helicopter, motorcycle, a ship, a police car. Okay, what's something related to all of those pictures? Sammy?
They're all vehicles.
They're all vehicles or things that go.
Ooh, ooh.
Put it away. Okay. We'll get more after school. Everly.
They all have wheels. Someone ate my candy from my dad's house.
Most of them have wheels. Do you see
Except the ship.
Except the ship. But I like Sammy's answer about things that go.
No.
Now, I'm going to show
She
you
said they are all vehicles.
vehicles. I'm going to show you a short video.
Welcome to this Thanksgiving video for kids, but to be honest, anyone could enjoy this. You know, I see you watching. All right, this is going to be a great video. I'm going to share some really cool things with you, all right? You are going to learn things you'll want to share with others, and it'll be like, wow, how do you know so much about Thanksgiving? So if you're ready, let's take a serious look at this awesome holiday. It's a fun turkey. Okay, so what is Thanksgiving? That's a great place to start. What is Thanksgiving? Well, Thanksgiving is a special holiday that is celebrated in the United States, Canada, Liberia, and in some of the Caribbean islands. Let's look at these places on the world map. Canada is right here, and south of Canada, the United States of America, then over here, the Caribbean islands, and then in West Africa, the country of Liberia. All of these places celebrate Thanksgiving. What's interesting is these places don't celebrate Thanksgiving on the same day. For example, Thanksgiving is celebrated in Canada on the second Monday in October. It's true. In Liberia, Thanksgiving is celebrated the first Thursday in November. And in the United States, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November. Here's the thing. While traditions can vary, all Thanksgiving celebrations have certain things in common, regardless of where they happen in the world. There are certain things that make a Thanksgiving celebration a Thanksgiving celebration. For example, Thanksgiving is a time to be thankful for all of the blessings from the past year. Without that, it's not a Thanksgiving celebration. No matter where it's celebrated in the world, Thanksgiving is a time to be thankful. And we have so much to be thankful for. Regardless of where it's celebrated, Thanksgiving is also a time for family and loved ones and friends and those that we care about, which makes sense because Thanksgiving is all about being thankful for the blessings of the past year, and you want to And of course, food. You know, you can't celebrate Thanksgiving without a wonderful feast. And you don't eat this, okay? What do you eat on Thanksgiving?
Turkey.
Yeah, in Canada and in the United States, you typically have a turkey for Thanksgiving. A turkey dinner is the tradition for most people who celebrate Thanksgiving in the United States and Canada. That isn't the case everywhere, though. In Liberia, for example, instead of eating turkey for Thanksgiving, chicken is the center of their Thanksgiving feast.
Chicken.
This adds up to a lot of food.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Take the United States, for example. Believe it or not, 46 million turkeys are eaten on Thanksgiving every year in the United States. Wow, 46 million turkeys. And check this out. About 50 million pumpkin pies are eaten every year for Thanksgiving in the United States. About 50 million pumpkin pies. Wow.
I play this game now. Monster Mash.
Of course, there is cranberry sauce, stuffing, sweet potatoes, and the casseroles. There are so many delicious foods eaten on Thanksgiving. Hey, what is your favorite part of the Thanksgiving meal? Comment below. We would love to hear what you enjoy eating most on Thanksgiving. That was fun, but where did this all begin? Well, interestingly enough, in England during the days of King Henry VIII, it was common for the people to have days of giving thanks. In fact, they would call them days of Thanksgiving. Then there was this guy named Martin Frobisher. He was an English explorer who explored Canada. Just 31 years after King Henry VIII's reign in 1578, Martin Frobisher held a day of Thanksgiving in Canada. They were celebrating their arrival in Newfoundland. You can see him pictured here. Martin Frobisher was from Britain and would have been familiar with the days of giving thanks that happened during King Henry VIII's reign. They were grateful that they arrived in Newfoundland safely and enjoyed a beef dinner with a side of peas. Tasty. Another group familiar with these days of Thanksgiving were the Pilgrims, a group of English settlers that came to America for religious freedom. They had different religious beliefs than many people in England and didn't want to be a part of the state church of England. In a ship called the Mayflower, the Pilgrims made their way across the Atlantic Ocean and arrived in present-day Massachusetts in a place called Plymouth. This colony became known as the Plymouth Colony. Here's the thing. Life was difficult at Plymouth, and it wasn't until a Native American named Squanto helped them that they finally had their first successful harvest. Their first successful harvest. So, in celebration of this first successful harvest, in 1621, the Pilgrims invited the Wampanoag people, including Squanto and their leader, named Massasoit, to celebrate a day of Thanksgiving. The celebration lasted 3 days. We know they did a lot of eating. Well, what did they eat? Well, the governor of the Plymouth colony named William Bradford wrote that they ate birds and deer during the feast. And we know from his writings that they hunted for turkey. Could turkey have been one of those birds they ate during the Thanksgiving feast? There's a big chance. But to be honest, we don't know for sure. What is interesting about the Thanksgiving celebration in 1621 is that it brought together the traditions of the days of giving thanks during the years of King Henry VIII and harvest festivals, which were festivals celebrating a successful harvest. the two traditions were combined that day. You see, long before the Pilgrims or Martin Frobisher or King Henry VIII, Native Americans celebrated harvests. They would come together with loved ones, enjoy good food, in gratitude and thankfulness for all of the wonderful things that were going on. Thanksgiving is special because we all need to be thankful. Celebrating with family and friends with good food and thankful hearts is an incredible tradition.
And being kind.
Wow, Thanksgiving. We really appreciate you watching this video, learning about this really cool holiday. Don't forget to comment below. Let us know, what is your favorite food to eat on Thanksgiving?
We're gonna stop right there.
The only thing.
Hyper light.
With like Thanksgiving and love, I can't do that. Hungries. I hate Thanksgiving.
Actually, one white paper, I'm sorry. Could you turn the front light off again? This is my, thank you. Okay, so, who knows, remembers from the video, it talked about Thanksgiving. There was a ship about the Pilgrims, or that started Thanksgiving. Raise your hands. Okay. Layton. Do you know the name of that ship? What is it?
The Mayflower.
It's the Mayflower. And they came over on the Mayflower to come to the U.S. And I have a different picture here. This one, it has like the side of the ship cut off and it shows you the different levels. Now on this ship, there was a lot of people, like hundreds.
Those look like cars.
They do kind of look like cars, but down,
Cars?
nope, they didn't have cars back then. So down here is where they stored all of the stuff for the ride on the ship.
Oh, that's a lot.
This was the floor underneath where all the passengers went. They went down there when the waters got really rough, and everyone went down there. Do you think, way back then, that this boat would have bathrooms?
Nope.
No. Would they have bedrooms?
No.
No. Kitchens?
No.
No. So all these people were on this ship for about 3 months.
They would.
3 months.
They
Think
would
about that.
die.
Well, there were probably a few deaths, but they were coming over, and let's see, quick hand, how many of you next week for Thanksgiving are going to travel somewhere? Are you going to like Grandma and Grandpa's house or a different state?
Probably. I have no
Okay.
idea. I maybe go. I'm going to Grandma's
That is
house. I may be going to my
Oh, I like how Adam is raising his hand.
husband.
Where are you traveling to for Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
You're not sure, but you think you're going somewhere? Maybe? Viviana, are you going somewhere?
I'm going to my grandma's and grandpa's.
You're going to your grandma? Henry?
I'm going to my grandma's and my grandpa's.
Awesome. So it sounds like a few of you guys are going to go there. Now, when you go over there, do you think you're going to pack anything with you to go? Are you going just for the day or for a couple days?
I might be going for a couple. I don't know.
Paige, I like how you're raising your hand.
I'm gonna, after Thanksgiving, I might be skipping a couple.
She's going to have a sleepover at Grandma and Grandma's house. So I want you to think about this. I'm going to pass out, what is this?
Circle map.
Circle map. So you're going to need your pencil. We're going to make a circle map, and inside that little circle we're going to write the Mayflower. teachers versus students. It's still going. We're not cutting this right now. We'll use scissors in a little bit. Alright, eyes on the screen.
Eyes on the screen.
Okay, in the middle circle, we are going to write the Mayflower. Oh, let's flip it around.
My birthday's in May.
Okay.
My birthday's in May. My birthday's in May.
I like
My
how
friend
Ryan is sitting quietly.
Oh.
I like
And
how
then
Sammy is sitting quietly. This is an R, sorry, I made a capital R.
No, not that.
The Mayflower. M-A-Y-F-L-H.
Is that
H.
H? T-H-E, the Mayflower.
Remember, we are earning how many points? By show of hand, how many points?
3.
Okay. Now, I want you to think about if you were on that Mayflower, that ship,
I can't see it.
hold on, in the ship, if you got to travel on the Mayflower, what would be some of those important things that you would want to take with you? Just think about it right now.
Food.
Okay.
Water.
No talking, you're thinking about it. If you have an idea of what you would pack with you to go on the Mayflower, raise your hands. Piper, what would you take on the Mayflower?
I would pack clothes.
Clothes, that's a great one. So we're gonna write clothes.
Yeah, because you need new clothes.
And just like in Junie B. Jones' book, what you're thankful for, they thought some things were important
Toilet
that
paper.
Mr. Scary
Toilet
thought.
paper.
Ezra, thank you for raising your hand. What's one thing you would pack?
They would need food and water.
Food and water.
Yes.
That's a great answer. That's okay.
I was about to say water. I could do a
Yeah?
different one.
You can think of a different one. Food and water is an excellent idea. I like how Nathaniel's quietly sitting there with his hand raised. What would you
Sleeping
pack?
bags.
Sleeping bags.
I was gonna say that.
Because remember, they didn't have bedrooms. So maybe a sleeping bag.
So we would go like.
Annie, what would you pack?
Food and water.
Okay, we got food and water. Excellent.
Wait, toilet paper and I would bring a toy. Wait, I didn't. That's what I would.
Okay, I want to see hands, please.
Toilet paper. No, but you have no toilet. No, she said she would bring a toilet.
Alright,
I'll
I like how Viviana
Oh my god.
is raising her hands. What would you pack, Viviana? What was that?
I would pack my toys.
Toys?
We already have toys.
Oh, I do. Thank you. Eleanor, what would you pack?
I would bring friends.
Friends. That's a good answer.
Oh, so you're gonna pack your friends up in a suitcase? No, I will bring them with me.
How about 3 more?
I know what you meant. I was just trying to make it funny. I would bring $205.
205 or money? Could we put money?
Money.
Does anyone have a special friend at home that might have fur on it? Pets? Would anybody bring their pets?
No. Yes.
No?
I can't have. They may die in the water. I can't have. No. Yes, it could die in the water. But of course, I'd bring her shelter cage.
Oh, 3 points are on the line. Wait, I'm going to take 1 more. Let's see. Sammy, what's one thing that you would stuffed animals? I would want to take my favorite. These are all great ideas and choices. Stuffed animals that we would bring. to see, Karen? Okay, sit quiet. Thank you.
Can I go? Because I'm in the way back.
Yes, you may sit at the front, okay? And then return to your seat. Oh, that looks great. You should count at least 8 things on your circle now. Any 8 that you have up here, or if you have a different idea. Well, think of something that you would put. Would you take shoes, clothes? If you're finished, show me a quiet thumbs up.
Wait, can you do more? I have 9.
That's great. That's okay.
I have 9. I'm done.
Thank you,
Well, I'm gonna
Brian.
put this in my cup.
Nope, you're going to need it for the next activity.
Yes, I'm doing duct tape. Yeah, I have 9.
All right. You guys can finish this. I am moving on. And when you're done copying those words, return to your seat.
She's going to talk
All
about
right.
the next thing.
Eyes on the teacher. We're going to try that again. Eyes on the teacher. Thank you. I'm waiting. Thank you. I'm going to pass out 2 things. You're going to get this paper. So far, we might be moving down to 2. Okay. Okay. Eleanor is going to pass out while I explain. It's 4th grade. Alright. I'm going to pass out a suitcase that we are going to cut out. And Eleanor is passing out this paper with the title Mayflower Suitcase. I am going on the Mayflower. This is what I will bring. Thank you, Ezra. Have a seat, please. pick 8 and make a list of your 8 things from your bubble map. You are going to get a suitcase.
Oh, okay, I have a suitcase.
We're going to cut out the suitcase. We're going to glue the title on one side and our list on the back. One side, one side. Okay. Are we going to throw a fit about the color of suitcase you get? Nope.
What colors are there?
There's a bunch, but I'm just going to pass them out and you get what you get. I'm passing out. Here, why don't Zachary?
Can I trade you? No, but I'll cut out.
Alright. I'm going to put it back up. Alright. Here is our bubble map.
I got heard about after we cut out that.
Now,
And after I cut out.
Zachary.
Can I just have all the boring ones?
Okay, everybody take a look at the screen. I'm going to show you my example. Look at, I have a brown suitcase that we cut out. I have my title. And on the back side, I have 8 things that I would pack with me on the Mayflower. Can you repeat after me? Toys, food, and water. I only heard Elio.
I said it too.
Thank you, Ezra.
And water.
Class freeze. Class, class. Annie. Okay, we're going to try again. Repeat after me. Toys, food, and water. Family, stuffed animals, sleeping bags, pets, clothes and shoes, and jewelry. So I'm going to leave my example up here.
Brown is the worst color. Everybody hit this thing up.
Yes. You're putting your list on here. This put your list on here. And then you're going to glue it on your suitcase.
No, no, toilet. hate it. Stop.
I
I hate this. And that's why you have to
yeah. Oh yeah, the Hey, after you make your list and you glue it on your suitcase page, I would like you to share with your partner the 8 things that you're going to take with you. No, the partner next to you. Sound it out.
I can't sound it out. What else can I be wrong? What toilet? T-O-Y.
No, T-O-I. Ryan, how are you doing? Awesome. Yep, you're going to cut the title out. And you're going to put the title on one side and the list on the other.
Hey, Brian.
If you need help, girls,
What?
if you need help cutting the handle of the suitcase, just raise your hand and I can come around and help you.
The words on the paper.
Alright, Viviana, I'm coming. Very nice page. What's too small? The top one or the bottom one?
What? There.
Eleanor.
Nobody's
Oh,
gonna
I
help
took
you
your
with
scissors, sorry.
toilet.
What's the matter?
What is a chubby toilet? Paper.
You know that.
I don't need to look at it. Yeah.
I can't admit you're trying to spell what?
Uh-oh. That's probably you need glasses.
If you need help, raise your hand.
I'm not. I don't need one. No,
Yeah.
I accidentally threw
The title or the list? Oh, isn't this your seatbelt? Oh, okay. Let's see. I probably have an extra one you can cut out.
I'm doing this.
There you go.
Wait, do I do it?
Yeah, you can throw that one right. Okay, let's see, like,
It's cousin.
oh, C-O.
Wait. What do you do? Eleanor, you can see from here. Wait. Okay. How did I have Eleanor's paper? Eleanor, you copied me. I wrote it. Miss Bowling, what's letter up there? Right number 2. Oh, water. What about me? And then I get to feed.
F-R-I-E
Guess who I get to feed today?
Do you want me to take that?
N-D.
Oh, I have a spokesman. After everyone's done with their practice. You get to feed them.
Eyes on the teacher.
Eyes on the teacher.
We have about 5 minutes.
Please phone
We will finish this up after. Okay. I have a question. My question. Do you think that it was easy to travel on the Mayflower?
No.
Do you think they had
How
hard
is this
time
pencil?
traveling on?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said art time.
Hard time. All right, let's keep the noise level down while
Stop
you're
it.
finishing your list.
Jesse, stop it. Is that the eye?
Let's see what you have.
Okay, that's the eye. Angry!
Family,
Stop it! Angry?
stuffed animals.
Angry, I am not doing passing to you. Why are you
We're going to do stuffed animals, which is number 4. Very
Once you go feeding now. Go down this
Yeah. One more.
You're gonna clean up your area, but you're not done mailing. So
Oh,
why are you
hi.
asking?
That's that. Okay. Is that this? Aria.